Dear Malaysians, Walauns, everybody out there, you need to stop calling everyone Kafir. If you're a non-Muslim in Malaysia, you would have heard this word hundreds of times. I know the word has a meaning and it literally just means unbeliever. But when the Education Minister of Malaysia is going out there and saying, look, I'm gonna ban it at home, and the Speaker of the Dewan Rakyat, Tan Sri Johari Abdul, is saying, stop using Kafir and Zionists in Parliament because it can stir up sensitivities, hurt feelings, and undermine harmony, then you know that there is something wrong. And it is not surprising. The word, it is insulting, it is offensive, and you have better words to use. I know some of you out there are screaming, ha! Look at this dumb Kafir harbi tak sedar diri. Kafir just means unbeliever. It's an Arabic word. Why would anybody get offended? Well, to that I say, first of all, it's not you who decides whether language is offensive or not offensive. If I decide that the word is offensive, if Tan Sri Johari Abdul decides it's offensive, and almost all non-Muslims decide that it's offensive, then maybe you should be looking at your own behavior right there. And if you're doing this unconsciously, and you need to consult all of your friends out there in your hive mind network, let me give you an example. Consider the word idiot, and consider a word that starts with B that is sometimes pronounced as kinzir. So some of you might be all like, offensive. But then I could just go up to you and say, no, they're not. I mean, the word idiot just means somebody who is not very intelligent. If you call an idiot, because of their behavior, going out there calling everyone kafirs, is that right? If you're calling an idiot, then aren't you just telling the truth? How about I just go straight out and call every single one of you ba? Whoa, let's stay monetized. The point of that is, I'm not gonna use those words because if I call you an idiot or if I call you a B, clearly the purpose of my doing that would be to insult you. And trust me, 99.9999% of every single situation where people are using the K word, they are doing it in order to insult non-Muslims. You know, I know some of you out there are going all like, come on, we're so innocent. I just say Kafir because I want to have an academic debate. But how academic of a discussion can you be having when you are going out there and mocking non-Muslims on almost every single social media platform out there with the word? I know exactly what you're trying to do. You are trying to get people to join your little club so you can hate on non-Muslims and then exclude them because you are secretly racist. You are trying to throw stones and hide your hands. Seriously, stop it. I mean, come on. You obviously have much more respectful language that you can use that isn't going to offend people. Let's say, for example, you're talking about something that could potentially affect Muslims or non-Muslims. See, you can literally just say non-Muslim with no issue whatsoever. You have no need to use the K word, and that would solve the whole problem lickety-split.
Also,
lakum dinukum waliyadin.
In case, you forgot your own religion.
Whether I am a non-Muslim or not a non-Muslim, does it have anything to do with you? I could be a Christian, a Buddhist, a literal Ahura Mazda worshipper. So many of you out there are so obsessed with insulting non-Muslims that even in situations where you're going out there and just talking to non-Muslims, you just straight up default to the word Kafir. Like, do I not have a name? Do I not have an identity? Do you literally need to just define me by the fact that I am a non-believer when I am a fellow citizen of Malaysia? You don't have a need to call anybody a Kafir. You should not refer to us as Kafir when we have our own personal identities, our own personal preferences, things that we care about, like you, for example, the wish to make Malaysia a better place, to have a higher standard of living, and to be able to enjoy the feeling of living in this country without being manipulated by politicians who tell us day in and day out how to hate one another more effectively. Look, I get it. If you have certain needs as a Muslim, for example, it's totally great for other communities to accommodate that. We don't intentionally go to non-halal restaurants when you're around. We try our best not to insult you by using certain offensive words, like the B word, for example.
And sure, people shouldn't insult you the way that they shouldn't insult any other religion.
I don't pretend that I have the answer to everything out there, but here's the fact. I think that your life would be so much better if you stopped viewing every single person out there as the enemy or through the lens of religion. Because frankly, you don't need to do that. And in the same way that I wouldn't go up to you and say, hello, Muslim, you should not be going out there and defining me purely by whether or not I follow your religion. It doesn't work. If your name is Rohaiza, I will call you Rohaiza. If your name is Abdullah, I will call you Abdullah. So seriously, bak kata pepatah Anwar Ibrahim, jangan mengkafirkan orang.
No Kafir Harbi either.
This is one of the easiest things that you can do out there to be respectful of the non-Muslims in your midst. Stop using the word kafir and just use the word non-Muslim if you absolutely have to talk about non-Muslims in that situation, or literally just call me by my name. I have a name, it's Victor Tan, you're watching my channel right now, so get subscribed. Alright then, all my sepupus out there, happy believing in whatever God it is that you believe in, and for the love of God, stop using the word kafir. Thanks, bye.